Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's devotion for November 14th. Today's devotion is titled Inside the Fire. The Bible reading is from Daniel chapter 3, verses 12 to 18. But there are some Jews whom you have set over the affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who pay no attention to you, your majesty. They neither serve your gods nor worship the image of gold you have set up. Furious with rage, Nebuchadnezzar summoned Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So these men were brought before the king, and Nebuchadnezzar said to them, "Is it true, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that you do not serve my gods or worship the image of gold I have set up? Now when you hear the sound of the horn, flute, zither, lyre, harp, pipe, and all kinds of music, if you are ready to fall down and worship the image I made, very good. But if you do not worship it, you will be thrown immediately into a blazing furnace. Then what God will be able to rescue you from my hand?" Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego replied to him, "King Nebuchadnezzar, we do not need to defend ourselves before you in this matter. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it, and he will deliver us from your majesty's hand. But even if he does not, we want you to know, your majesty, that we will not serve your gods or worship the image of gold you have set up." A wildfire in Andilla, Spain, scorched nearly 50,000 acres of woodland. However, in the middle of the devastation, a group of nearly 1,000 bright green cypress trees remained standing. The trees' ability to retain water had allowed them to safely endure the fire. During King Nebuchadnezzar's reign in Babylon, a small cluster of friends survived the flames of the king's wrath. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego refused to worship a statue Nebuchadnezzar had created, and they told him, "If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it." Infuriated, the monarch cranked up the heat 7 times hotter than normal. The soldiers who carried out the king's orders and tossed the friends into the blaze were burned up. Yet onlookers watched Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego walk around inside the flames, unbound and unharmed. Someone else was in the furnace as well, a 4th man who looked like a son of the gods. Many scholars believe this was a pre-incarnate appearance of Jesus. Jesus is with us when we face intimidation and trials. In the moments when we're urged to give in to pressure, we don't have to be afraid. We may not always know how or when God will help us, but we know he's with us. He'll give us the strength to stay faithful to him through every fire we endure. Why is the supernatural comfort of God's presence encouraging to you? And how can you support others who may be facing opposition? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.